Hello everyone, welcome back. Boy, have we got an update and a half, and I'm so excited to bring you this first look and reaction of mine. We are going to go over most of the patch notes, not all of them, because it is an insane amount of update in there. I will put the patch notes on screen for you to read while we go through them, but I'm not going to read all of them out loud because we would be here for ages, and I want to go through everything with you that we can see in the new update, and then obviously you can experience the rest for yourself. But without further ado, let's go check out the new stuff. So I'm now an orange. I know it's so orange, and yes, I look very, very orange. But it's not me. I promise. It's the new biome. It's just very bright, and well, yeah, it makes me look like an orange. So we're just gonna have to deal with that, and maybe turn your brightness down. But I'm going to bring up the patch notes so I can go over them with you. But this is the 1.1.0 major update, or I guess in this case it will be 1.1.0.1 by the time it comes out. So it's the Bags and Blasts update, major update that we've all been looking forward to. And we have a mountain of patch notes, but as you can see in the background here, we've got a lot of new goodies. So, yeah, we'll go over them now. So first off, new gameplay. There is a new boss, which is named Nimruza, I think. I'm going to bring this over here so I can not look to the side. Nimruza, Queen of the Burrowed Sands, found in the Desert of Beginnings biome, which I really like that they're utilizing the desert a lot more. There weren't many sub-biomes. There was only one sub-biome of the desert, other than the crystal biome that all the outer biomes have, but desert only had the molten quarry as their sub-biome. So I'm really glad that they're bringing in another sub-biome, which is the Oasis, which we'll get to. But there's new enemies. So there's a cicada enemy, which was added into the Oasis Wilderness and also in Nimruza's dungeon, which we accidentally found. I thought it was a scene. No, turns out it was the dungeon, so you'll see that later. But yeah, the sound effects are phenomenal. The attacks are creepy but awesome at the same time, and you really see my reaction to them at first glance as well, and I'm like blown away, and then it gets to a point where I'm like creeped out, and then yeah, anyways, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But then there's the enemy variation of the bomb scarab. So that's also found in the dungeon. And it's golden. So yeah, it's really cool. And I can't remember if the bomb scarab used to kind of do like a double attack on you, but the golden scarab does a double attack. It's really quite scary, honestly. So yeah. And then there's the new sub-biome, the Oasis. So that is, as I said before, found in the Desert of Beginnings biome. And there's new cattle, the Drombles. I have been calling them the Dromholes, and the Tromholes and the Trombones, and it's just at first glance, especially with the text in the game, it didn't look like a B, it looked like an O. So my apologies, but it's now forever known as a Dromhole for me. And they roam in the Oasis, and they eat crops to then produce blasting dung that you can use to make the new bombs and grenades. So it's really, really good process there. And then there's a total of over 35 new pieces of equipment, armor, accessories, and weapons. So we're going to go over the bombs first and the grenades, because that's all. That's what everyone is here to see, obviously. So if we go over here, they are down here. So we've got the mouse bomb. This one does 260 to 316 explosive damage and 644 damage. And it says a forward moving explosive that explodes on impact. I'd hope so. Then we've got the blunder bomb, which is this one, which I have actually used so far. I found it and it was cool. Almost yeeted myself out of existence using it, but it was cool. So this one does 606 to 740 explosive damage and triggers a directional sequence of explosions, perfect for clearing a path, which it was. It was really good, and I picked it up in the Oasis, so yeah, really, really awesome. And you can craft these as well, so you can find them while you're exploring, but you can also craft them back home as well. Then there is the proximity bomb, which is this one, 907 to 1107 explosive damage, and it's an explosive that is triggered when an enemy steps near. So it's almost like a minefield sort of situation. I quite like that. This one is the void bomb. So it's 1222 to 1492 explosive damage, and it draws in enemies before spitting them out in pieces. So I'm excited for that one. And then they've added a new type of explosive, like throwable consumables, called the grenades. So where is just the normal grenade? This one. Grenade. Here we go. So we got 0.7 attacks per second, 208 to 254 explosive damage, and it is a throwable explosive that bounces on impact, which is awesome. And there's a secondary use of a wind-up throw. So we'll test these out in a second. Actually, we'll do it now. Let's see how this fares. I'm gonna disable. Oh, actually, there's also new sounds in creative mode and in normal mode as well. It's really quite amazing. Alright. Okay, I was standing a bit too far away. Thought that was going to be closer. And I just used it. Yep, I forgot about that. Okay, so not enough to break the Oasis wall, but that's alright. Then we've got the stun grenade. Why did I disable that? Here we go. Oh, we forgot to do the secondary use. Oh my... Okay, that was... Yep. And then there's a secondary use of the wind-up throw on the stun grenade. 100% chance to stun targets on hit. That's sick. Creates a blast that overwhelms the senses. Oh, that is cool. Then we've got the fire grenade. 100% chance to spawn napalm from explosions. Damn. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yep. And then we've got the poison grenade. 100% chance to apply poison on hit. Reduces enemy healing received by 75%. Woo, that's a cool effect. I like that bubble sound. And then lastly, we've got the charm grenade. Charm the target for 20 seconds. Nothing is as persuasive as a little explosive charm. Oh, that's such a cool effect. Oh my god, that's adorable. And I'll just show you the other ones here as well. Right, forgot. And you can rotate it and choose which way it goes. Boom. Look at that. Then if we do the mouse. Oh. What the hell? Oh, it's based on where you're looking? That is interesting. Okay, yeah, just eat myself while I'm doing that. Cool. Alright. Let's do that one. Oh, it's an actual... Oh. Whoops. I forgot about that. Oh no. Oh no, my stuff. Oh no, where did I die? Oh no. Whoops. Okay, so the mouse one is pretty big explosion then. We're gonna stand down here. Okay, to be safe. And then... Oh, I guess it's because it's when an enemy steps near. Oh, well. No! Oh! Okay, the cicada just got one shot. Holy. Okay, wow. There we go. Oh my goodness. That's the testing we needed. And then, okay, so we've got a new explosive skill tree with 8 new skills, obviously. So we're going to look at that. So if we press tab and skills, and here we go. Ignore these because we're in creative mode. Alright, so we've got high velocity charge. So plus 10 explosives radius each time. Up to 50%, I guess. Then we've got phantom bombs, 6% chance to not consume explosive items on use. That'd be awesome. Or auto salvage, plus 6% for explosive to drop their components. Oh, that's just as good. Damn. Then composite armor, 16% reduced damage from explosions caused by you and your allies. Mana blast, gain plus 5 mana when detonating an explosive. Or adrenaline rush, gain 10% plus 10% melee damage increase for a short duration after detonating an explosion. Afterburn, plus 10% burning damage. That would be good with a burning set of armor. Oh, sorry, burning set, period. Or napalm, which is plus 20% chance to spawn napalm from explosions, which we saw before, which was awesome. So yeah, these are really, really good ones. And then they've upgraded the Mage and Warlock playstyles have been expanded with new features as part of their ongoing improvements, with more to come in future updates. So yeah, I don't think they've changed anything in here. But one of the new things is this cute little pet. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it has a cute little interaction. Oh, adorable. Okay, we'll go back to the lily pad. So then they've also added inventory management that can come in different sizes. So pouches. There are 4 different types of pouches, and we're going over here to see them. So we've got the small, just ore and block pouch, and it comes to, yeah, so the smallest is 5, then it's 8 for medium and 10 for large. Then we've got the seeds and crops one, so that will go in there. And when you want to equip it, you just press on your little arrow on your bag section here, and then you can have up to four pouches. So 1 of each if you need. And then it will come down here as an extra slot. So for example, I'll implement this one, and it comes here, and it shows you what you can put in here. It will not let you put things that aren't seeds or crops in there. So yeah, it's really handy, especially if you're exploring a lot and then your inventory gets filled real quick, and yeah, it's just such a lifesaver. And then we've got the fish one over here, and then lastly we've got valuables, because we all know that valuables take up so much room in your inventory, and if you're a hoarder like me where you want to collect every valuable, then it's not really an option to just trash it, because what if you never find it again? So yeah. Yeah, and then we've got a new offhand, which is here. It is the minion detonator. So its offhand use is detonate your minions with explosions, dealing 500% of their attack damage. It has a 1-second cooldown, and its description is a skeletal crest making conjured sparks of life into ones of death. And it does 35.3% minion damage. Whoa! And then, okay, so we've got some reskins of some existing bags. So this is the belt pocket. It is now a backpack. So a lot of the ones that were like side bags or purses or whatever have now become backpacks, or things that were called pouches are now no longer called pouches because we've got other pouches, so obviously don't want to mix it up. So the what's it called? So yeah, this was originally a cave pouch and it was a side bag. Now no longer a side bag, it is a backpack, but they all still have the same effects. They just, look different. Gorm's stomach bag is still Gorm's stomach bag, it's just a backpack now. Same with the Morpher's bubble bag, and the Octarine purse is now an Octarine backpack, and then also the Scholar satchel is a backpack. I'm not sure why. But also I did want to say that the Scarlet one, I'm pretty sure, changed too. I'm not sure if that's changed. I think it has. The skin has changed a little bit. But yeah, I didn't realize until later when I was playing. So my apologies, it's not on the pedestals. But we've also got 4 new armor sets. Let's go. So we've got the tassel set here. Tassel earrings, tassel top, and tassel skirt. They have a 3-set bonus, so 15% chance on hit to kill any target that has lower health than you. So that's really nice. Then we have this amazing Desert Guardian skin. It has a 2-set bonus and a 3-set bonus. So the 2-set bonus, it gives you plus 25% minion damage. And then the 3-set bonus is when your minions despawn, they explode for 500% of their attack damage. So if you had that 3-set, and then you also had the minion detonator, does that stack? Would that be 1,000%? I guess we'll see. And then we've got the lily pad armor set here. So that's what I'm wearing right here. Yeah, and this is the Guardian set from all sides. But lily pad set, it only has a 2-set, so the plus 30% magic damage while adjacent to water. So that would be fire in the ocean biome. Like, oh, yeah. And then we've got the blast armor set. So cool. So go. And this has a 3-set bonus, which is plus 31% explosive radius. So yeah, this is really nice. And you get plus 7, here, each one, yeah, plus 7, plus 8, plus 7, yeah, so racking up to, quick maths, to plus 22%, yeah, plus 22% reduced damage from explosions caused by you and your allies. That's quite nice. That's really nice. Yeah. And then it would obviously be more when you reinforce it. So, yeah. So then next we've got a new seed placement tool. All the gardeners out there can now celebrate everything that we've been wanting to help make it easier. Not that I complain. Not that I think that the community complains, but to make life easier and to make gardening easier and less time when you are a person like me who has an enormous garden and spent too long making that garden. This is such a lifesaver. So we've got 2 of them. We've got this one, which is covers an area of up to 2x2 tiles. And then this one, which is the Octarine Garden Trail, and it covers an area of 5x5 tiles, which is the 5x5 is the same size as what covers the sprinklers. So that's really good for massive gardens. So yeah, that is going to save so much time. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And then if we move to this area here, we've got a new necklace. Excuse me, pet, please move while I show this off. So we got a bomb necklace, and it gives plus 13% explosives radius and plus 9% chance to not consume explosive items on use. And it says a necklace made from a fuse tied to a tiny bomb, as we can see here. Hold on to your head if it sizzles right next to your ear. That's really nice. And then we've got the corrupted meteor staff, which by the way is so cool, and the crosshair is so cool for it as well. I'm going to show you. Look at this crosshair. Oh my god. And then if I do, that is sick. It doesn't have a secondary use. However, the mana cost is 56, but it does 855 to 1043 magic damage range, 0.5 attacks per second, and plus 41% critical hit damage. And the description says, a withered staff infused with cosmic corruption, it crackles with unfathomable energies and whispers of forbidden power, which, yeah, we can see that. yeah, I think that is my new favorite weapon. And then we've got the new pet, which is called the Arcane, or the Arcane Symbiote, Arcane Egg, and then Arcane Symbiote. So it buffs the owner, so it's another pet that buffs the owner, and it gives plus 23 magic barrier and then mana regeneration delay reduced by 11%. And in the description it says, this strange creature feeds off arcane energies. And then the egg says, a luminescent egg pulsating with arcane energies. Is there a way to hatch it? Of course there is, because it's right here. And if we go into its skills, it has all the usual stuff. So the triple trouble, there's crane style, which I've never seen before. Maybe that's new. Maybe I'm not with the times with the pets, because I tend to stick to my standard old ember tail. But this one says buffs owner with plus 10% critical hit damage. And then this one is avian run. I feel like these are new, flocked together. I've never seen that one before. Buffs owner with 3% range attack speed. And then this one is buffs owner with 5% movement speed. Don't quote me on these ones because I'm not with the pets. I'm not with the pet skills. But I know that triple trouble already exists. And I know that spirit of the hawk already exists. So, yeah. Maybe they're still the same as everyone else. But I think they're cool. And we've got 3 triple troubles here, so I'm excited for this pet, even though I can't use it anywhere because I'm in creative mode. Then we've got some blasting dung, which comes from the new cattle. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So you just feed them, you just feed the dromholes. Sorry, the drombles, the drombles, or let's just call them llamas to be safe. Okay, you feed the llamas some crops, some good old crops, and then they drop the blasting dung, which you can use to then make your bombs and your grenades. So, yeah. And then we've got a new, what is it, stalagmite? Yeah, Oasis stalagmite, which we can see here on the right and also at the bottom here in the middle. Really cool. Goes really well with the molten sub-biome, so that's awesome. Then we've got some hardened sap, which is this hardened hunk of sap lures bugs, small or gigantic, out of the ground. Just place it down and wait. And then this is the corrupted sap, a hardened lump of corrupted sap oozing void-like trails that cling and writhe, consumed upon placing it on the giant cicada summoning rune, which is Nimruza. That's the boss summoning. And this is a void neuron and its future content. It has no connection yet, but yeah. Then we've got another cicada. Another colossal cicada. Oh, I feel so bad for it. It met such a sad demise. But yeah. So sad. And then we've got some new decorations. Some new grimy decorations. So we've got small bookshelf and then large bookshelf and then table, which I'm very excited to use. And then we've got new boss chest as well. And yeah, as usual, it's the same stuff. And then we've got two new workbenches. So I will save you all the trouble from searching and searching your different workbenches to find this workbench here. Which one is it? The pouch workbench. You will never find it to craft it at any old workbench. You have to buy it from the bearded merchant. And they've moved the distillery workbench, which, as a reminder, the distillery workbench looks like this and used to be able to be crafted at the Scarlet workbench. This one here, so distillery table, you have to buy that from the bearded merchant as well. So if you already have it, great, don't have to do that. But for the new one, where is it? It disappeared from me again. For the cave pouch, I'm scrolling forever, aren't I? The pouch workbench, that one has to be bought at the bearded merchant. So, yeah, I thought I was going crazy. And then there's the laboratory table. So that is the next step on the, oh gosh, I can't remember what it was called because I never actually used this one. The alchemist table. Yeah. So after the alchemist table, you then get the laboratory table. So alchemist table, there's the added new mouse bomb, and there's the 2 grenades, the stun grenade and just the normal grenade. And then at the laboratory table, you have your greater potions, you have the greater explosives, and then also the grenades as well. So they've moved things around, rejigged things, but as you can see here, this is where you use your blasting dung to make the bombs, and then obviously each one has a different thing, and we're using more Pandorium, which is really great. And yeah, and here you can make the pouches. Now, what you're probably thinking is, where's the large ones? So large ones, one second. So large ones, they're found with different bosses. So the large fish pouch can be found with the Atlantean worm. The large ore and block pouch can be found with the lava slime boss. So with, God, I never remember their name, but I always remember it when I don't want to. Lava slime boss in the desert subbiome. Yeah. And then there's the large seed and crops pouch that can be found with the Drydra, the nature one in the Oasis. Then the large valuable pouch can be found with Oasis. So, yeah, quite good. So you have to fight bosses to get those larger pouches, which I think even if you've already fought those bosses and you're coming in later and this is the update for you and everything, it's good to, you know, fight those bosses again. Good to come back around and test your skills and stuff. So, yeah, that's where we find those. Okay, so then with the hotbar swapping, that's what we're all here for, obviously. No. So I'm not sure for console, but for PC people, you want to do the left control and it will bring up the different parts of your inventory. And then with your mouse wheel, you scroll. And it will make a sound each time you do it. So this is my first part, and it says that here. And you can also, if you don't want to use your control, you can also just use your mouse to switch between each one. But I just scroll, and it has made building so much easier. Instead of having to press tab, then pull something up here, and then put something down here, and then press tab, and then use it, and then take it out, and then take another thing and put it up there. Like, it's honestly so time-saving, just such a lifesaver in general. And then there's also the feature of locking things. So you can toggle item locking, and then it will stop things from being sorted. So if here, for example, I've got this, and then if I press my sort button, it doesn't sort this stuff. But for example, if I had this unlocked and this locked, then I would press sort and it would move my paintbrush, and then my galaxite would go up there. So we keep our paintbrushes locked so that they don't move around all the place. Then we've got new eye on the side here as well. The delete button has moved up a little bit. Sort is still here, and now we've got a quick stack to nearby chests. So the shortcut for that one is Q, and it fits in with the radius as well of the 10 tiles. So yeah, it's honestly just saving so much time. Instead of going through clicking quick stack each time, you can stand in the middle of your chest room and just click Q, and boom, right there, you're done. And then we have 2 new biome specific explosive wall variations. So you may have seen them a little bit over there already. I gotta enable that again. So these are new wall explosives, and if you hit them, just double checking we're on God mode, yeah, this may kill my llamas. Yeah, so when you hit them, you want to stand back, you want to stay way back, especially from these ones. I almost yeeted myself out of existence from hitting one of these, and it was only one of them, so you want to make sure that you stand way back. This one, it has a smaller radius than the lava ones, but it still packs quite a bunch. So yeah, so if we hit one of those, yeah, okay, so that shows you how much it is. But they are super, like, I found them to be super frequent in the desert especially. I haven't found many in the Oasis, but in the desert there's a lot of them. So yeah, I usually use my obliteration ray so I can stand a bit back, because like you hit it once with your pickaxe or whatever and you're dead. You're dead. There's nothing you can do there. And then we've got the 2 new paintable decorations. So over here you could see at the beginning we had some tapestry stuff. So we've got a wall tapestry which looks like this, and then we've got a normal tapestry where it just stands here. So they're the same standing versus on the wall when they're painted, the colors, and these are all the colors that they can be painted, and then this is unpainted as well. So I really like it. I did do a build based on the Fire Nation, because who wouldn't when they see this animation, this graphic here. But yeah, it was good. Then I'll also add a screenshot of this in over top of what I'm looking at now. So this is a content tab in the world info menu. So in that menu, players can opt in to adding the new content to their existing worlds. So when we have updates, you can opt in or out. So you don't have to if you don't want to. Worlds before 1.0 do not have this option. It's only worlds made from 1.0 and onwards that have this option. I checked. It will have a little exclamation mark with pink around it, a pink circle around it. Old worlds pre 1.0 do not have that little exclamation mark, unfortunately. So you can't opt in for that. You'd have to make a new world or whatever. But basically, yeah, so it will, even if doing so may overwrite already explored areas in these worlds. Yeah, so add new content to the existing worlds created in 1.0 or later, even if doing so may overwrite already explored areas in these worlds. So you have to be careful. You may have explored some area, put a base down or something like that, and it may be overridden. So just be careful of that. But This can, for example, include new boss dungeons that appear in existing biomes. So the worlds that don't opt in will not see any changes to already explored areas, but also might miss out on some of the new content, obviously, because if you don't opt in, you don't get the content. And then we've got 5 new achievements as well. I'm excited to see those ones. Yeah, so then main thing that I want to touch on as well is audio fix. Lowered the volume of the ambient sound effects of the seasonal merchant and the rift statue. So all you people out there saying that the seasonal merchant kissing at you is creepy and that it's too loud and you can't stand it, it has been lowered. So your answers, your prayers have been answered. And then we have some game balance. So they've lowered the price of the slime boss scanners. Slightly increased the loot drop for millipedes and clay burrows. And then in terms of bug fixes, so the one we've all been waiting for, fixed a frequently reported issue where mobs, most notably cattle, were loaded before non-moving objects, meaning they could escape from enclosures. Thank goodness, because my sheep disappeared and I only had 2 sheep in the world, and then no more sheep. So this would be so good. And then terrariums no longer visually swap contained critters when they come into view, which is good. Then there is fixed an issue that caused mobs spawn during boss fights to incorrectly drop loot even though they were not supposed to. Fixed several custom scenes which contained invisible abyss trees. And then the ingredient filter in the Cooking Pots cookbook is no longer limited to 40 ingredients. And the clickable area for ingredient filters in the cooking pot is now better aligned with the visible part of the icons. And then we've got a few more here. So they've fixed a few things in PvP. So bouncing projectiles now correctly bounce, and piercing projectiles now correctly pierce. Oh, this one kills me every time. The hunger bar should no longer be displayed as empty when the mana bar toggles on. That one was a killer. Then the amount of ores dropped from the crystal snail is now more accurate to their lost health. Paintbrushes no longer attempt to paint objects with the same color, which is great when you want to speed paint things and you can just go along and paint and not have it go blop blop blop. Blop, 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 blop. So now it just goes blop, 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 blop. Then bomb tick sounds should no longer be placed once the bomb is destroyed. Then also, when placing objects, the chosen rotation should now be saved when swapping items. Thank the Lord, because that was so annoying. And then fixed an issue that locked a player's movement when toggling guest mode for a user playing with a controller and holding an item. And then fixed the issue that caused the incorrect text to be shown when the player spoke to the core during a specific interaction. This one fixed an issue that caused the wooden spike traps to not show their spikes. It was so creepy. Just holes in the ground, holes everywhere. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see the spikes. Where are the spikes? And I had this one as well. Fixed an issue that caused stone fence gates to incorrectly be placed in certain scenes instead of wood fence gates. this will only affect newly generated scenes. So if it's already generated, sucks for you. But yeah, I broke the fence, or the gate, and then it wouldn't let me place the stone fence gate down because it was wood fence, and then there was a stone fence gate. But I was like, what? You just gave me a stone fence gate, so how am I not able to put it back there when it was already there? I was done that day. And then fishing is now interrupted when removing or swapping baits in the offhand slot. And previously, removing or swapping the bait at the final moments when fishing could cause the bait to not be consumed, or non-bait offhand items to be consumed instead. The result of said action now is that no rewards are provided and the bait isn't consumed. So all of you people out there trying to fix it, trying to do what people used to do with gardening in The Sims, where you would try and fertilize your plant with the same fertilizer and not use any fertilizer. I see you out there. I see you trying to do that in Core Keeper. It's not going to happen. You can't fool me. And there's a few more things, but I will put them up on the screen for you to have a read of. But without further ado, we are done here. I'm pretty sure I've showed you everything. I'm just going to have a look. Oh, here's the figurines. My apologies. So this is the gold scarab figurine. This is the cicada nymph figurine. This is the Floricadus figurine. And this is the Nimruza figurine. So, yeah. Oh, and baby ones. I think they grew up. Let me just show you a little calf. It's so cute. Oh, adorable. They don't have a... Oh, there's one at the back there. But also, these new trees and these water reeds. Water reeds can be placed on the water, as you can see, and on the ground, which I think best thing in the game right now is the water reeds. Water reeds and land reeds. Yeah, I'm sold. I'll buy the game again. That's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna leave those patch notes on screen for you to read, and we'll head into my first look at the Oasis and the dungeon that I accidentally found. So hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or any comments or what you think about the new stuff, please let me know down in the comments below. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye. Alright, so we're checking out the new area, the new sub-biome with the new cattle. And I think there's some new enemies in there as well. And there is definitely an enemy down here. But, oh, two of them, cool. But yeah, it's over here to the left. Got some new blocks and everything, so let's check it out. Oh, there's a new llama! It's so cute! I'm using my first ever character because yeah, I don't have high enough mining with my character for this world. Oh my god, it's adorable. Why are there so many of these dudes? Oh no, that's not okay. There's new sounds of them dying as well. Make like a high pitch boom. Bing. Cool. Oh, it's adorable. What does it eat? Ooh, crops. Okay, let's see it eat a crop. Oh my god. Oh, it makes chewing sounds. Oh my god. And its head, just like its neck, just goes so far down. Okay. Also, hotbar adjustment is so good. New explosive walls. I'd advise standing way back from these ones because of that reason. I took like half of my health when I did it and I stood too close. So yeah. Oh, that's a music room. These are the new walls. They are called Oasis blocks. A tougher block hardened by the scorching winds of the desert. So awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna, I think, there's some enemies in there, so gonna see if I can get around without disrupting too much of it. But these are the golden scarabs, I think. I want to get them out into the light. Oh, they're so cool. Oh, wow. That's a cool effect. It's like a sizzling. Oh my god, what is that? It's like an afterburn. Ah! Oh, I want to see it attack me. Oh my god, that takes a lot of... But it can't get... It's too fat to get through. Ah! Oh my god, that sound. My pet is killing it. No, I want to just see it attack me. We're gonna take my pet off so that I can... Maybe I should heal myself. Oh, the sound of it dying is so sad. Oh. I like the way that it like dies and it just like kind of explodes into little pieces. Like, I know that sounds really sad, but like, yeah, it's really cool. I'm actually gonna, I thought there was gonna be some different music, but it's just desert music, so I'm gonna turn that down a bit, but turn the sound effects up a bit. Oh my god. Oh, I love the sound of me walking on this. Oh yeah, that's a great sound. Okay, so passage stuff, like grimy stuff. Oh my god, look at them all. The scuttle and like their wings, you know, moving around. Oh, that's just honestly genius. Bookshelf! Ah! I can see it moving in the dark! Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the... Did my ghost take damage? My ghost is healing. My ghost didn't even last that long. What the hell is this? My ghost is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay, 13 seconds. Oh, yes. Ah, I see it in the distance. Actually, what does it do against melee? Oh crap, I forgot. That was pretty leveled up. Look at it, the trees, they're so pretty. Oh, I've been here already. Oh, there was a clear way. Damn it. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, and there's a pit here. Where's my bridges? No. You know what that looks like? It looks so cool. No! I don't have my weapon! Okay, they're not very smart. That looks so cool with the table behind the bookshelf. Can I not take 2 minutes to look at something and appreciate the design of something? Like, honestly, I am so happy that we have different colored books in the bookshelf. That's going to be really, really good. I can make an old library. Oh, I got so many ideas now. Oh, this is so good. Gosh, there's so many enemies in here. The way it runs. Oh my god. Wow, they really like attack you. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies now. Woo! More of these bookshelves. What was that? How did it go all the way around? Oh no, I just let it into the bookshelf area. Where's the llamas at? I want to see some llamas. That dude's stuck, but listen. Oh, the sound of cicadas. So good. This is where the boss fight is. Oops. I've been searching for this and I didn't realize this was the boss arena. Whoops. Oh, and there's a different entrance. Oh, cool. That's awesome that there was another entrance and I went the hard way. Oh my god, cicadas over there. Golden scarab. I don't like that attack where he like double jumps you. Alright, so we're here, we've got a cute little scene here. So this is quite the spectacle of a sub biome. It is so very pretty. Gabbo! There's a nice little hut in here. Trotting. Oh, wait, are they hungry? No. That's the sound of them though, that's so cute! And they, when they eat and they're full, they produce something. So, Galaxite shovel, that's pretty good. If we get rid of this, we get blasting dung. A volatile powder that ignites under pressure, releasing a sharp, unmistakable odor. So I'm assuming this is used for making the bombs. So that's really good. Oh, but it's so cute, actually. Pretty sure it's not in this, but it's actually in this. No, it wasn't that. The nostril breathing is so cute. And then the hip, 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 hip. And then, oh, there's a bed. And there's a chest. Fire grenade. Jungle emerald and 2 desert rubies. That is crazy good. Holy, I'm going to put all my stuff in here. And I also found some tassel earrings out and about. So that's a new set. But that's crazy. How are you going to cut your wood when you have no power? And then if we go around, so cute. I managed to get a strolley poly in here. Yep. So pretty. Camel. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let those camels free to roam. Why would they stay in there when they could roam? They'll probably get stuck on that. Roam, camels, roam. And they're not called the camels. What am I saying? Camels, llamas. But also they're not called llamas. They are called drum holes? No, not drum holes. I thought they were called drum holes. No, they're drumbles. Drumbles? Yeah, drumbles. But my brain wants to call them drum holes. So, yeah. If you hear me call them drum holes, that's what I'm talking about. I just love the way that it sounds when you walk on it. Because, like, this doesn't have any sound. Or it barely has a sound. Whereas this is just like crunch, 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 you know? Hello, drum hole. And then there's a part here in the middle that looks really cool. But there's these new water, what are they called? Water reeds. And they can be planted in the water and on land, which I think is sick. But if we go up here, and let's see, to this hoed up area, another chest, 2 ocean sapphires, a recall idol, a void bomb, which is awesome, so draws in nearby enemies before spitting them out in pieces, and then a beast booster. Like, that's an amazing bomb. So yeah, I'm excited to use that. Cool. I think that's the main stuff we've covered. We've seen baby camels, we've seen big mama camels, we've seen new sub-biome, we've seen the new boss arena, and we've seen the new decorations. I think that just about covers it, and we've seen some of the new bombs and grenades. I think that's good for gameplay. Okay, bye!